morning.
You're looking good.
Thank you. You're looking good too. Sharp tie, dude. Yeah.
Well, who can tell me what we talked about last week? Does anybody remember? Who did we talk about? Somebody important in the Bible. Who did we talk about? Right here. Talked about God. Who else? Right here, Nicole. Solomon. We talked about Solomon. And who remembers what was so special about him? Does anybody remember?
He was tall like Dr. J.
No, that's not what we remember him for.
He was rich.
He was very, very wealthy. What else?
Ooh, she's good.
That's right. She said God gave him the gift of wisdom because he asked for it. And that's what we have to do. And you know, sometimes you find yourself in a situation where you just don't know what to do.
Oh, that's the truth. Which dinky do I take today?
Oh, and God says if we ask him for wisdom, then he'll give it to us. And remember, Solomon asked. Well, here's one of the things that happened to Solomon. One day he was sitting on his throne.
Was he singing?
I don't know if he was singing.
Did it rock?
I don't know if it rocked or not, but it was a big throne. And he was sitting on it, and these two women came to him, and they were both crying. And they said, "Oh, King, we had a baby. I had a baby, Mabel. Let's just call her Mabel. Mabel had a baby, and Myra had a baby. Well, during the night, Mabel's baby died. And she was very sad, very, very sad. And she wanted a baby more than anything, so she sneaked over to Myra's house and took her baby."
That's awful.
It is awful.
And what happened?
Well, they went to the king, and Myra said, "That's my baby." And the other lady said, "No, it's not. It's mine." And Simon didn't know, because how many of you know that when babies first get here, they don't always look exactly like the mom? Yeah?
Yeah.
So what did Solomon do?
Solomon said, go away.
No, he didn't say go away. Remember Solomon asked for wisdom. He didn't know what to do. He didn't know whose baby it was. What would you do? Here's what he did. He knew, because God had given him wisdom, he knew that the mother of that child would love it so much, because mothers do, that no matter what, she would want that child to live. So he said, okay, since we don't know who the baby belongs to, let's just cut it in half.
Ah! He made twins?
No, he didn't make twins. When you cut a baby in half, you don't make twins.
Oh my goodness. Oh, that's scary.
That is scary. And sure enough, it worked. The mother of that baby said, "Oh, don't cut him in half." And the other one said, "Yeah, cut him in half." It wasn't her baby. And so he knew whose baby it was. He knew what to do and gave the baby back to its rightful mother, because he had wisdom from God.
I'm so glad he didn't cut it up.
He really wasn't going to cut it in two.
He wasn't?
No, he just did that so that he would know. So this week, when you go home or you go back to school and you find yourself in a situation where you just don't know what to do, what should you do?
Don't cut the baby in half.
Never cut the baby in half. Ever. Cake in half is okay. Candy, cookie, but not babies.
No, neither.
Okay. But you ask God for wisdom. Say, "God, what should I do? Help me to make the right choice." And guess what? Does God say, "No, I'm not going to tell you. I'm not going to help you"? No, he doesn't. He says, if you ask me for wisdom, I'll give it to you. Even when you're, how old are you?
7. Caitlin, how old are you? She's 8.5.
She's 8.5. Even when you're 8.5 and you say, "God, please give me wisdom to know what to do," God says he'll do it. Okay, think about that while you go get your, I wonder what y'all have down there today. Go see what they got down there. It looks good.
Yon, a knife! Ah! They didn't cut you in half. Thank you, Dr. J.
While the children are getting their